Oh boy. Here we go again. I am about a month late on this reaction video, but I mean, then again, Scribbler has not uploaded part 3 of this, so I may as well do this now. So anyways, guys, hello everyone, my name is Evan ZGeekBA, and today I'm going to be reacting to A Better Love Story Than Twilight 4, Alithornication, part 2 of 6. So in the past, I actually did contact Scribbler on Twitter, and I quoted her in a little bit of a silly tweet, where I was joking about how we need to slap Wooten through the internet after he constantly won't learn his lesson 4 years later, but she said that it's worse and that I have no idea what is packing, and you have no idea, and that it's different. So, shoot. Here we go again. Anyways, guys, let's get right into this. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is in the middle of June. It's almost July.
They're going to love you, honey.
Really?
Of course. You're very lovable.
Sorry to be the one to point this out, but you're obligated as my boyfriend to say that.
Gumbasa rolled his eyes.
Regardless, my friends are still going to love you.
Midori remained unconvinced.
Bitch, you're adorable.
She winced.
I wish you wouldn't call me that, Mammy.
Bitch, I'll say whatever I like.
Mommy tossed her head.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
Did someone
say my name? Not you, Gatebug.
Katebug trotted to catch up with the little
Hey,
group,
Kate.
making its way across the town square.
Says you. I own my bitchiness.
Mommy's smile was as sharp as a cat's claw.
I want there to be a moment where Katebug goes Irish for a second and then just says, "Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps." Like Kate from Fallout 4. I'd pay to see that. Or hear
Right
that.
on.
She lifted a foreleg to clap hooves with the little blue earth pony.
What's going on? Where are you all headed?
Katebug's footsteps faltered.
Not to Scribbler's house.
Nah, she's out of town. We're going to lunch.
Oh, mind if I tag along?
Her steps picked up speed again.
The more the merrier.
Cool. By the way, who the hell are you?
Mommy laughed.
Mommy DeLugo. Professional retail worker / artist, habitual dipshit, and resident beer mom. Pretty new to Bonaville, to be honest.
Sounds kind of like
I
Luna.
work at Barnyard Bargains.
Ah, so you're a fellow retail wage slave.
Katebug nodded sagely.
Bitch, I have mental scars from working retail like you wouldn't believe.
But I can match them.
Ooh, you're on. But not right now. Don't want to depress ourselves before we meet Goombasa's other friends.
I'm Midori.
Midori attempted to hide behind her voluminous green mane. Gumbasa briefly bumped shoulders with her, shooting her an encouraging smile.
I'm only recently moved here too. I work at the...
Incoming!
Oh,
They all
here comes
ducked.
Thornquill.
Something whizzed over their heads. Something else galloped past on both sides.
Well, this video's for sure gonna get demonetized.
Several somethings.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, move aside there.
Oh, that's Goody.
Goody?
Gumbasa raised his head.
What the?
Get your head down, Gumbasa!
He hit the dirt again. Something buzzed so close to his head he lost several strands of mane.
Narrator, what in Celestia's name is going on?
Oh, it's all Wooten's fault.
That statement never leads to good things.
Katebug muttered.
Whoa!
The buzzing thing skimmed her rump.
Paws off the merchandise.
Sorry,
came the unmistakable sound of Wooten's voice.
they kind of got away from me.
Wooten?
We'll have them under control in a minute, I swear.
More than several minutes later, a panting narrator finally said,
Okay, you can get up now.
That's what she said.
Wooten, I swear to all that is holy, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna make you eat all three of these things sideways.
What's funny is that narrator's actually a dad. I am gonna be hold on. Let me say this right now. Narrator is a dad, right? When and how is that talk gonna go when his kid stumbles across the stuff that he's been in and he's forced to explain what exactly this is? I hope I'm getting it right. I hope this is true that he is a father, because two reasons. One, I saw it on Twitter, and two, he is blessed to have a kid.
Katebug, Mommy, Midori, and Goombasa all got cautiously to their hooves.
Are those what I think they are?
Mommy eyed the objects on the ground.
Yes. Don't ask.
Narrator deadpanned.
Bitch, I am totally going to ask.
They're cockograms.
What
Wooten
the
claimed
fuck?
proudly. Katebug blinked.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Cockablams. Is that what he said?
Grams.
Wooten.
Cockagrams? You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking ask.
Claimed proudly. Katebug blinked.
They're... what?
Because nothing says I love you like a dildo copter with a personalized message attached.
As if to
Oh
demonstrate,
my God.
Wooten flicked the propeller, sending it into a lazy spin, totally unlike the madcap one of a few moments prior.
It's a business I'm trying to start up. Goody and MP are my assistants.
No, we're not. You tricked us with the promise of food.
Mind food, soul food.
Actual food.
Wooten's grin did not abate one iota.
Those are
All
two mind
in good
those
time,
are two
my man.
infinity foods.
What's a man?
All in good time. Well, first we gotta figure out where that automation spell went wrong.
I am an earth pony. That should exclude me from your shittery. Or something. At least the magical side of it.
You're here for your technological tinkering skills, NP. The motors on these babies are very finely balanced. You gotta get that rhythm just right. Ain't nothing worse than a dildo with no rhythm.
Midori had turned scarlet. Mommy, by contrast, bit down on a laugh.
I work with computers, not sex toys.
They're not sex toys. They're novelty items with additional uses the customer can choose whether or not to invoke.
So
Wrong.
sex toy.
Goody intoned.
They're dildrones.
Narrator's glare was molten.
I hate you both.
What's next? Strapatron? I'm giving Wooten ideas, am I? Aren't I?
Look, marketing and advertising is in my blood, okay?
Goody shrugged.
Hate you both so much.
Wooten's horn glowed.
Come on, let's take these babies back to the workshop.
No, don't use the horn!
Goody barked.
The moment magic touches it, they'll...
The Dildrone shot into the sky, turned in a wild, wide arc, and zoomed away, right towards Castle Friendship. As the group watched, it rocketed through a window. A few moments later, there was a scream, and a bathtub was thrown out of that same window. Then a bookshelf. Then a chair. Then Spike. Finally, the Dildrone re-emerged and cannoned away towards Town Hall.
Whoops.
Wooten took off.
Oh, whoops.
Gotta run. Great seeing you all. Come on, guys, let's book it.
Hate you so much.
Narrator
This is why you guys
shouted
gotta
as they
stock up on
disappeared.
reverse cards.
A tumbleweed blew past,
Are all your friends like that?
No.
said Goombasa,
Yes.
said Katebug,
Bitch.
said Mommy.
See, Midori, they loved you.
How do they love me if they didn't even meet me? They were distracted by penile copters.
Gumbasa sighed.
Well, it could have gone worse. We could be on fire.
You're exaggerating for comedic effect,
Don't jinx
right?
it.
Right?
Don't jinx it.
Gumi. Baby? You're scaring me.
Can we go to lunch now?
Katebug asked with the blithe interruption of one who can only see this conversation going south fast.
Yeah, let's do that.
Midori said faintly.
Gumi, please tell me you have more normal friends than that.
He would not meet her eyes.
You see,
Yesn't. Mag!
Magpie stirred the soup, humming a jaunty tune to herself.
That is an interesting horn.
Horn flaring, she fetched a bag of bread rolls from the fridge and arranged them on an oven tray ready to be baked to perfect crispness. Everything smelled divine. She was almost upset Losty would not be joining her for lunch today, but she was meeting up with her friends, allowing Magpie to get some much-needed work done.
'Cause it's hotter than titties. It's so fucking hot. I'm sweating fucking balls right now 'cause I have to record this bullshit and you'll get mad at me.
Her happy singing became a shriek, accompanied by a thrum of a portal opening beneath her hooves. She fell into it, still holding her soup spoon. A second later,
impressive.
the portal shut and her magic was cut off, sending the baking tray clattering to the floor and scattering bread rolls everywhere.
Did she leave the stove on?
And then I said,
Oatmeal? Are you crazy?
Cloudy beamed at the assembled table. Midori leaned over.
Why did she begin this conversation with that line?
Luna Pharaoh pulled Cloudy down from where she was standing on the tabletop and pushed a plate of cake in front of her. There followed a brief tussle as Panda attempted to get her cake back, resulting in Luna slicing the entire thing in two with a barbed wingtip and distributing it like a mother with fractious children.
If this doesn't turn it, this has got to turn into some sort of meme format at some point. But hey, Panda's in there. I've talked to Panda a couple of times, in a few projects with her, but I haven't. I think I talked like once or twice with her. She's a
Around
good
them,
person.
Sugar Cube Corner bustled, adding to the general melee.
Come on. Scared I'll whoop ya.
Mommy challenged, elbow propped on the table. Lost leveled an impassive look at the lemony Pegasus.
I thought that was a meat cleaver
So,
for a
let me
second.
get this straight. You already know that I can turn into an unholy demonic creepypasta entity capable of cleaving the flesh from your bones and sending your ass to the darkest pits of eternal despair with just a few words.
That's curse
And
words for
you
you.
want to hoof wrestle me for bragging rights?
See, I'd believe you could still turn into that thing, but your powers are limited to Halloween. Otherwise, there's no way half the shit that goes on in this town would happen all year round with you living here.
Hey,
now
I see
come on,
Chaotic down there.
accept my challenge.
And I see pitch.
No.
Come on.
No.
Dang it, you really are evil.
The endless grimdarks she and her fiancé write weren't a hint.
Chaotic.
Okay. I see Ashley right in the back there. I think that's Ashley. And he's drinking from a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Sipped at his drink with an aplomb that said he had probably stashed a hip flask somewhere.
when are the others getting here?
Gumbasa asked of No Pony in particular. The initial introductions had gone well, and he was eager to continue the positive trend. Absently, he pushed Midori's hair from her face. She was trying to hide again. He shot her an encouraging smile, which she returned with her own pallid facsimile. Luna cleaned cake crumbs off Panda's face with a napkin.
Why?
The storyline seems a bit meandering so far, and we're already over 3,000 words in. I mean, they promised to come meet Midori now that she's moved to Ponyville.
Nice fourth wall break.
Midori squeaked, reflexively playing with her oversized ankh necklace with a dexterity that said the habit was a long-standing one.
It's fine. They don't need to make a special effort to come meet me.
Bitch, you are too adorably self-depreciating.
I'm not adorable.
The conversation would have progressed in a similar slice-of-life manner that added characterization without advancing the plot. But the plot did not like this idea, and thus decided to crash the party. Literally.
Wait.
Holy fudge pops, Batman! The ceiling just exploded!
Yes, thank you, Cloudy. We can see that.
Luna yelped, spreading her wings to cover her ersatz daughters while the unicorns in the restaurant attempted to stop everyone from being squashed by falling debris.
What the?
I should have fucking known.
Lost muttered, horn ablaze.
I hate this time of year. Someone needs to take Scribbler's fucking laptop away and smash it.
Why don't you go and direct that to Wooten? He's the one causing all this chaos.
Huh?
Midori ducked to avoid a projectile
Or it could be him working with Discord. Wait.
Seriously, why has no one taken Scribbler's laptop away from her?
What's that supposed to...
Incoming!
Or rather, outcoming. Or going. Or whatever. However you want to phrase it, the roof of Sugar Cube Corner ripped off and disappeared from above them. As one, the entire cafe stared upwards at the soft blue glow of magic illuminating the sky in its wake.
What the?
Chaotic's eyes widened.
Thornquill?
In the flesh,
said the entity, leering down at them.
Happy April 1st, every pony. Up, please.
Squeaking, the veteran narrators in the cafe were levitated into the air and trailed along behind him, captured in the glow of a horn they all knew for certain he was not supposed to have. Neither was he supposed to be wearing decorative armor, a flowing red cape, a crown with tiny devil horns, or wing guards tipped by wickedly curved blades. The entire effect was that of an ancient equestrian warlord meets Mardi Gras, offset by the mad gleam in Thorny's glowing eyes.
Oh, good.
Did you get possessed?
Lost demanded.
Of all the fucking cliches, seriously? Who the fuck is it now? Sombra? The Pony of Shadows? Some nameless evil and fucking equestrious past that we'll find out about in season 9?
Grogar?
Thorny! Buddy! What gives?
Chaotic yipped.
Could you at least turn us right side up?
Luna entreated.
And, not hold us by our tails?
Goombasa added.
Because it really fucking hurts!
Kate Bug screeched.
Fucking ow, you bastard! Why am I even here? I'm not a veteran narrator. I read one Thomas the Tank Engine crossover, like 5 years ago.
I didn't need to know that.
I even rejected Scribbler as my senpai. I was just here for the free lunch.
Didn't you know, Kate Bug? There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Thornquill descended with a few beats of enlarged wings to bear down on the trio of stallions outside Town Hall.
Oh boy.
Goody! I don't know how, but this is your fucking fault!
What?
Goody looked
look,
up.
it's Oblivion
The
Falls
question
before-
seemed good enough to
Act
say it
now.
again at what he beheld.
What?
How the heck are you an alicorn, Thornquill?
Shouted narrator.
Dill drones, attack!
Wooten pointed a hoof, sending forth 3 whizzing missiles of penile fury.
Oh no. No more phallic storylines.
Thornquill waved a hoof, and the contraptions burst into flames.
No! My penises!
Wooten fell to his knees.
They were so young. They never even got a chance to see the world yet and fill it with their cocktacular glory.
Does this count as a burning sensation?
Goody mused.
Should you see a Dr. Wooten?
Run, 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 run!
Narrator narrated his own escape.
All of the running away. Ah!
He was plucked up by Thorny's impossible magic to join the rest of his captives.
Thorny! Why?
Because one of us has to be the screaming, gibbering wreck in these productions, and this year it's not going to be me!
No!
Case in point.
Thornquill waved his hoof again.
Wooten, Goody, you're in this too.
No, what exactly?
Goody sounded remarkably calm for some pony being hoisted into the air by a hitherto sane member of his friendship group who had now apparently gone off the deep end in spectacular fashion.
Is this a revenge story? Are we in a revenge story? This is a revenge story, isn't it?
Wooten cajoled.
This is a Thornquill has had enough of being the butt of everyone's joke story.
This can be taken as a school shooting joke in the very wrong way, just so you know. I'm going to hell for that joke.
But
Thorny's expression darkened. So did the sky. Lightning arced and thunder rumbled. Everyone quailed as best they could, suspended 30 feet off the ground with nothing between them and becoming street pizza, but the whim of a pony so far over the edge, he couldn't even see the rim of sanity anymore.
No more shenanigans,
Thorny snarled.
Since when is Thornquill so scary?
Kate Bug squeaked.
don't worry.
Wooten swung crazily in place like an office toy in a draft.
The Alicorn army will save us. One of Starry's reconnaissance spells is probably filming us right now.
That is as disturbing as it is relieving.
Luna muttered. Thornquill, however, only laughed evilly.
Oh, I already took care of your precious Alicorn army. No pony is coming to save you, heathens.
Mommy!
Narrator squeaked.
Well, we're fucked.
Starry squinted.
So, we're locked in.
It would seem so.
Ilya squinted.
How did he even find a cork that big?
And how did he insert it so vigorously into the portal hub?
I hope Ilya's doing okay. I heard I think he had surgery, or he had some sort of sickness, and I heard he was recovering. So, just if anybody who is a good friend of Ilya, make sure you send him multiple support. I don't know if he's fully recovered or he's still recovering, but sending support to you, Ilya.
They both squinted.
And we can't open any portals until this thing is out of the hub?
It would seem not.
Did you remember to go to the grocery shop yesterday? Because the entire dimension was out of milk. I wrote it on the list.
Should we not be more concerned that Thornquill locked us in our own dimension, Starry Flame?
Of course not. He's Thornquill.
He also has apparently become an alicorn while no pony was looking.
Yeah, but he's Thornquill. How bad could things be?
So, that is pretty ironic a bit. But you know that's not...
The echo of narrator's yell could be heard trailing off into the distance.
I need to know something. How do you guys live with yourself? How has one of these guys not just left this entire world yet? They've gone through 4 years of this shenanigans, and they're still putting up with this? I mean, you have unicorn powers. Just go to a different fucking planet.
The remaining occupants of Sugar Cube Corner stared up at the sky.
All right, I gotta
at
stop
a
pausing.
loss.
Yes, narrator. Scream for your wife.
You guys can...
Inhabit my role. Inhabit it.
A piece of wall thumped into a pitcher of iced tea.
Well,
Mommy said eventually.
that just happened.
Panda sniffled.
Papa Goody?
Cloudy held her close.
So, are we supposed to do something?
The fuck are we supposed to do?
Excuse me?
All three mares turned to see Midori still sitting at their table. a look of such concentrated bemusement on her face that it could have been bottled and sold as an ingredient for a particularly strong cocktail.
She looks a little like the chick from The Ring.
Did that Alicorn, who looked a lot like the Pegasus friend in the group photo on Gumi's wall, just steal my boyfriend and his friends away?
Fucked if I know.
Mommy sighed gustily.
You know, even before me and the wife moved here, I'd heard stories about those guys. We got our house because the ponies before us wanted to move away faster than greased weasel shit after that castle porno incident.
There.
So I knew befriending them would be an exercise in weird stuff, but I honestly thought it'd take longer for the weirdness to kick in.
When the hell did...
Panda thrust her adorable little forehooves at the sky.
We should do something,
Midori said haltingly. Sotto voce, she added.
I didn't believe Gumi when he told me those stories. I thought he was exaggerating.
Panda wailed piteously.
I just want to give
What
her a
should
hug
we
right
do?
now.
Cloudy asked helplessly.
What even can we do?
Panda stood up. Her expression morphed into pure rage.
Skin the flesh from his bones and rend the spirit from his body, roasting what's left over a fiery pit of damned souls and door-to-door sales pony.
Panda?
Cloudy put a hoof on her shoulder.
Inside voice.
Yes, big sister.
Mommy blinked at them.
That's one option. Or we could go and get someone more well-versed in dealing with narrator weird shit.
Or you could just kill yourselves. Don't. If you're feeling suicidal, please call the suicide hotline immediately. Or you could just...
No, or what?
Oh, come on, Applejack. Open the door.
Kindly buck up.
Do you kiss your granny with that foul mouth?
Winona, come here and sick of girl.
Mommy ran for the gate.
Well, that worked like a charm.
Cloudy observed.
Bitch, I don't see you coming up with a better plan.
Bitch, I could come up with a better plan with 3 hooves tied behind my back.
Nani?
And don't call me bitch.
Mommy's mouth flapped open and shut briefly.
I like you. Let's hang out sometime.
Sounds fun.
But
for now, should we keep trying to figure out how to rescue the narrators?
I will flay Thornquill's skin from his knees and wear it as a hat.
That's nice, Panda.
Okay, calm down.
Will pay for taking Mom and Papa.
Sure thing, Panda.
Calm down there, Alpha. Calm down there, Alpha.
I will rip his tongue from his throat and feed it to the crocodiles from the 11th circle of turtles.
Panda!
The flames in Panda's eyes died.
Sorry, Cloudy.
Mommy chose, probably wisely, not to question one goddamn thing about what she had just seen and heard.
I am this close to getting across.
Instead, she trotted off.
Okay, plan B.
Midori hurried after her.
What's plan B?
So, do you have a plan for us, or are you, winging it?
No puns.
There is always room for puns.
Goody warbled.
No puns.
Yeesh, what a ground.
You sure? Because if you're gonna get those puns out... You know, I actually could not improv a pun in this scene, okay?
Ouch.
My butt is freezing.
Katebug complained.
In fact, all of me is freezing. Might be something to do with the freaking snowstorm we're flying through.
Where are you taking us?
Goombasa wailed.
To the others.
Others?
Lost echoed.
Oh, shit. You took out Scribbler and Magpie already, didn't you?
Narrator said with a dawning realization.
They're not here, and there's no way you'd be this freaking scary and powerful if they were still out there to narratively whip your butt.
Lost's eyes flashed.
Where is Mag?
You'll find out soon enough.
Shit, Quill, I swear to fuck!
Shit, Quill. You've had this whole flight to think of good insults, and the best you can come up with was shit, Quill?
improv a better insult, because at this point he looks like somebody who attempted to go and cosplay as Sombra, but ended up going to the wrong convention and thought it was the correct one and was for some reason accepted, and then he immediately thought he was Sombra, and Sombra eventually found out about him, and he thought, like, you know what, this might be a good replacement. So Sombra then added him as a replacement, while Sombra went and was completely faded away by Grogar. Because at this point, he looks like, with those teeth right there, he definitely is the kind of person that would roll out the chapstick and then take a bite. That was a stolen joke. Sue me. But, come on. Really, Lost?
His name will be Twatwaffle Cocksleeve, reduced to nothing but viscera if he hurts Mag.
She's not hurt.
Thorny said without turning around.
Says you.
Yes, says me.
Stop being so fucking cryptic, Thornfuck!
That is not at all better than Shitquill.
Lost responded with a free-flowing overspill of cussing that trailed behind them like a pennant of bile. It continued so long, in fact, that by the time they descended into the fortress deep in the snow-dusted mountains, Goombasa was holding his ears shut, and Katebug's face had taken on a type of reverence usually reserved for acolytes in 15th century religious cults.
Lost, can I please call you Senpai?
Is this a fortress made of books?
Narrator asked.
Thorny, you made a fortress of bookitude?
Castle Porno remains the greatest structure in the history of ever.
Wooten announced erroneously.
And I'll fight whoever tells me different.
Thornquill rounded on him.
I have had just about enough of you. Every damn year, you start something you can't finish by trying to get Scribbler to read porn for you, and when you inevitably fail, the rest of us get dragged into it, and the whole situation becomes bigger than it needs to be.
That's what she...
Wooten shut up very quickly when a dust jacket peeled off the wall and wrapped around his muzzle.
If I hadn't intervened, no doubt your flying penis machines would have been the catalyst for yet more shenanigans this year.
Actually, they're called Dildrones.
Goody muttered.
Well, no more.
Thornquill clicked his hooves together, and his horn sparked.
No more shenanigans. This year, we will remain shenanigan-free, starting with you.
He pointed one imperious hoof at the struggling Wooten.
This year, you're going to spend the entire month of April in the safest place possible.
What's that?
Wooten slurred. Thorny's horn glowed. His wings flared. In a flash of vengeful light, Wooten vanished, and a large book in a very particular shade of red plopped to the floor. Glowing text shimmered and settled to read, Wooten, a cautionary tale.
In my library.
Everyone stared at the book. It sat, innocuous and immobile, and very un-Wooten-like. As one, they looked up at Thornquill, whose horn was still glowing. Katebug summed up their collective thought process.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is not going to end well. Yeah, looks like we're screwed. How the tables turn. Oh boy. Wait, is there something else at the end? Nope. Nothing else at the end. Oh, great. This is not gonna end well. I finally watched this, and yeah, this is not gonna end well. Yeah, shit. Here we go again. This time it's Thorn who's the one who's gonna be putting us through this? What the hell happened? It's honestly just like... Yeah, at this point, you should just expect something... At this point, just go into a freaking fallout shelter every single April 1st. I'm gonna go and tweet to... I'm gonna go freaking tweet to Scribbler about this, because this is just ridiculous. So it was true. I had no clue what was in store. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and/or subscribe, and make sure you go subscribe to Scribbler. And, Scribbler, if you happen to watch this, please tell me if I need anything to be prepared for part 3. Because at this point, my voice cracked. At this point, I even feel like that my OC's in danger. Even though he's not at all in this series. And yet I feel like he's also in danger. I feel like that my OC's in danger of Thornquill's mayhem. Not shenanigans, mayhem. Hopefully this can be sorted out, and who am I kidding? This is gonna get disastrous. You may as well get ready for Endgame 2, because that's basically what this is gonna be. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.